Hi everyone, today's unboxing is for the quarterly subscription service to the Literary Book Club. Literary Book Club is a book subscription service, and every quarter you get a classic novel, a gorgeous hardcover collectible edition of a classic novel, and then some thoughtful, creative gifts that are curated to go along with the story. The boxes ship every March, June, September, and December of the year. And if you are subscribed, they do announce what the titles are going to be before they release the boxes. So that you can, if you want to choose to skip the subscription for that time, you can. I think sometimes they announce it publicly as well. So I would recommend that if you're not subscribed, that you should at least get on their newsletter list, just so that you know when what they're releasing for their boxes. And they do release seasonal and just special boxes. They've got some Christmas ones that I think the Christmas one is already sold out. And then they released a kids one. They have one for October for Halloween. And yeah, so throughout the year they release special boxes that you don't have to be subscribed to get. But as a subscriber, you get first notification of when those boxes are coming out. All right, so the price of the box is $86.95 plus $11.95 in shipping. Okay, so this box is the September 2023 box. Let's dive in and see what we got. Right. Oh, let me move the box a little bit. I got my little QR code. And here is my envelope telling me the book. It's got a lovely Jane Austen quote on it, and I love the wax stamp we always get. Okay. So let's slice this open and see. This will tell us what the selection is. Okay, so the selection for this box, the book selection, is The Tenant of Wildfell Hall. When Helen Graham takes the tenancy of Wildfell Hall, she incites passion and rumor among the local community. Helen's secrets are slowly revealed. The flight from a brutish, dissolute husband, and determination that her son should not follow his example. Regarded as a milestone of feminist literature, The Tenant of Wildfell Hall was challenged Victorian standards when it was published in 1848. So they say here the list of items in your box are at the very bottom of the box so that you're surprised when you go through. And this is from Katie. All right. So let's just dive in and start looking at things. Okay, so we have a snack first, which is a birthday cake flavored soft baked cookie from Wow Baking Company. It is gluten-free. I'm not going to press too much because it is soft. Okay, I'm looking at the ingredients. Okay, I recognize most of them. That's always a good thing. All right, and then we have, well, I guess we'll just go here. So a lot of these gifts are meant for the reading experience. So this is when I get to page 50 of the book. Ooh, look at this. They're a set of watercolor paints. Ooh, premium artist half pans. Look at all the colors. Now, I am not a painter, so this will be interesting for me to try. But somebody obviously in the book is a painter. Okay, and then we always get our little packet of swag. which this month is going to be a book plate, which is basically a sticker. When people call, it's funny that they call them book plates. Probably at one time they were actually plates, but most of them now are just stickers. You basically can write your name on it and put it in the book so that, you know, that's who owns the book. And then we have a quote sticker. If she were more perfect, she would be less interesting. I like that. And then a bookmark, also with the quote. Actually, this is a different, is that a different quote? I don't know. There's nothing like active employment, I suppose, to console the afflicted. Yeah, that should be from the book. Okay, so I have my swag. All right then. When I get to page 61, I would enjoy this packet. Another snack I could have. This is a muffin single. So basically the like cake in a mug. It's caramel, apple, cinnamon, caramel and cinnamon drenched apples and vanilla cake. Basically, you would pour the mix into a mug, microwave it for 90 seconds, and you have a nice muffin to eat. I like cake mugs. That's so much fun. Okay, and I'm seeing the fall theme here. Loving that. Okay, I've got the book. I'm going to skip that for just a moment and go to the next item, which is when I get to page 271. I love the little bags that they give us. And I'm going to tell you, I've been like collecting these bags, these little cloth bags that I get in my boxes, and I'm actually going to use them for my stocking stuffers. So I'm like amassing a collection so I can use them instead of wrapping paper. Okay, so when I get to page 271, they look like bath bombs. Cleanse Gourmet Pepperberry Rose Shower Steamers. Ooh, this one got little, yeah, this one dissolved a little bit. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I can't really smell it through the bag, which is okay. I don't want to open the Bagby, especially since it's got powder in it. I would definitely get it all over the place. Okay, I have the book, but I'm going to move the book for a moment. We all know what the book is anyway. And we always get a while you read, which is a drink of some type. I just love that we get the snacks and we get the gifts and we get the little drinks. So it makes it like to enjoy the whole experience. And this time we're getting a Tea Biggs Happy with Lemon Balm Feel Good Teas. Lemon tea. Yeah. This one's got turmeric, apple, and lemon balm. Ooh, interesting. Now, I'm not big on teas, so I always pass those along. My husband is my guinea pig for the teas. He's my tea connoisseur. So when I get them in the boxes, I pass them along to him, and then he tells me if he thinks they're good. All right. Then I have, my ending one. And there's always a gift for opening when you have read the last page. Oh, another quote, I would rather have your friendship than the love of any other woman in the world. All right. So that is watercolor cards. 12 cards. Deluxe cards to paint and frame or mail. Cool. Okay, now that one I feel like I need to open to look at the cards. Oop. Okay. Oh, how cool. It's like, I mean, it's a good material because it's kind of like a little bit like canvas. So this would absorb the paint well. That's cool. So I can use my new paint set to paint my cards. I think even a beginner painter like me can handle that. Okay, now I'm going to move the box. And I'm going to show you in the bottom of the box is my print, which I'll set down there and look at in a second. And then my card of stuff, which I'm going to move everything. Okay, so let's look at the print. We always also get a 8x10 cardstock quote print. This is good for if you want to decorate your house. You get a quote from the book. This one's very fall. If she were more perfect, she would be less interesting, which is a great quote, I think, and I not even read the book. Okay, and then we have the book. Wow, this is a thick one. Okay, so we already knew that our book was The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, which is by Anne Bronte, which the quotes are all from this book then. This is a pretty thick version. This is Chiltern. I love these Chiltern copies. This is probably going to sound silly, but one of the reasons that I love the Chiltern copies we're getting is because they're all the same size. So they can all be displayed nicely on my shelf, looking very, I don't know, very symmetrical. But I do like the different designs that they put on them. This is raised. This is very much, well, it's a flower design, but I like that it's kind of, this falls in with the fall because it's flowers, it's the oranges and golds. So I like that it's going with that kind of fall theme. I also love that we have the gold gilded edges. We have a bookmark. I've read a few of my Chiltern copies of things and I love them and they look wonderful on my shelf. So I have never read this book, and so I was really excited to see it on the list. I'm liking that Literary Book Club is getting into the Chiltern versions because Chiltern's released quite a bit of classics that I'm aware of but have not read. So this is a great way to build my collection. Okay, so let's take a look at our card. Make sure we got everything. So in our box, we have the collectible classic book, Tenant of Wildfell Hall, which is right there. We have the swag bag, which was the sticker, the bookmark, and the book plate. The 8x10 art print. While you read is the happy tea. On page 50, we have the deluxe watercolor paint set. On page 61, we have the mug in the muffin mug, mug muffin. On page 271, we have the artesian rose shower steamers. When we open the last page, we have the watercolor DIY postcard set. Okay, so that is everything. There's everything that we got in the September 2023 Literary Book Club box. If you like this video, please take a moment to hit the like button down below. And also, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I post my unboxings. And as always, I love your comments. What did you think of this particular box? What was your favorite item? Are you a painter? Have you ever tried it? Or have you read The Tenant of Wildfell Hall? Or if you just want to say hi, that's okay too. I love your comments. I read and respond to them all. So what do I think of this box? Well, I've been subscribed regularly for a couple years now, I think. Almost since the beginning. I think I managed to get the beginning box, but it was later because I missed when they set off their initial box. But I love this service. I mean, look at everything that you get. This is just a fun unboxing. I really like the curation that they do with the gifts. I love the Chiltern copies that we're getting for the classics. Just love them. Granted, it's not one size fits all. Like, I won't do the tea, and I know there are some people who won't do the shower steamers. So, but that's okay. Because I basically pass along what I don't use to, well, sometimes I give them as gifts. Sometimes I just pass them along to friends and family. So yeah, so I love this service. I do recommend it. This is, for me, this is on the pricey side. And I feel like you get your money's worth, but I really like that it's a quarterly service because it allows me to do a little bit better budgeting to get it in. I think that at one point it was a monthly service and they cut back to doing bi-monthly and then to quarterly. And the quarterly suits me pretty well. I even now, I'm very picky like about getting the special boxes. Like I didn't get the Christmas box or the Halloween box just because it wasn't necessarily in my budget and I wasn't necessarily interested in getting the books that were coming with it. So, but like I said, I love the service. I feel that the price point is really good, and I like that it comes the fewer times a year, so I can actually get all of them. All right, so that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.